World Environment Day. It is a special day such because we at Green IVF have a shared vision with the larger vision of the world as we celebrate this particular year. A no to plastics is the theme. The aim today is that we introduce 5 who are going to be part of this in our IVF centers and IVF practice. So first, I would like to invite Dr. Shweta Mittal, ma'am, the General Secretary of IFS. Ma'am, I would like to invite you to open the session today and enlighten us with a few words, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Meenu, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to, I think, a very great day, World Environment Day we are celebrating. I think till last year, I wasn't celebrating it at all or not thinking of it much. But with this Green IVF initiative, sustainability, trying to get sustainability in IVF, it has made me also ponder. And it's really commendable that Dr. Of course, Pankaj sir would be briefing us in detail about the centers and the goals and the launch, what we are planning to do today. But yes, we as, practicing IVF specialists need to understand that what can be small little moves, what we all need to do at our level. It's not that we're expecting others to do it, whether it comes to making the stimulation cycles easier, the number of visits of the patient easier, reducing the medication, even small things like simplified scheduling of the visit and sustainability, which we just heard, no to plastics, indigenous use, more, made in India use. And this all small steps will improve or will try to reduce the carbon footprint of, from our fraternity. So I'm really looking forward to what Dr. Pankaj sir has to tell us today and to celebrate this day and to announce a very important, launch. So over to you, Dr. Meenu.
Ma'am. So now I would like to invite Dr. Colonel Pankaj Talwar sir, President IFS, whose vision it was to initiate this major change in the thought process and make it very relevant to current times. So sir, please enlighten us with how we are going to take it further and launch our 5 to 6 centers that we announced today, sir.
So thank you so much, Dr. Meenu, and welcome to all of you. I think whatever comes free in the environment, we take it for granted. Maybe air, maybe light, maybe our breath, we take it for granted. I always ponder what would have a dinosaurs told to each other so many years back. They never thought nothing will happen to them, but one fine day they all disappeared. I think same is going to happen to us, but fortunately for us, we've got some more time to think about it. And I always feel that why do we all want to go to Moon and Mars? The whole world is coming together to make colonies in the sky. They want to colonize Mars or Moon by making beautiful greenhouses there, pumping in oxygen there, and probably I think Saraprit will be opening a little IVF lab there to, and Meenu will do embryo transfer and Shweta will do pickups there. I wonder why, when we have a lovely greenhouse on the earth, why are we denting it? Topic is, I really feel from my heart that why are we running towards an unknown thing and destroying what we have in our hand? That's the way it is. So we have this small initiative for all of you. And it's not my initiative or anyone's initiative, it's the initiative of all of us coming together. So if you allow me, Dr. Shweta and Meenu will just share the work which you people have done. So I will snatch a bit of glories from what you have done and try to put my PPT here. This is definitely not my work. That is a work of intense work of Dr. Meenu, Dr. Shweta, and everyone involved here. I'm just taking all the brownie points here today, but I think someone has to speak, so I'm speaking. As I start the day, It's a very great day today when we're celebrating World Environment Day, and we had made a promise. I personally made a promise as a president on, I think, 8th of December last year. I made a promise that we're gonna bring this change. Looked very, very improbable, looked very daunting, still looks very daunting to me, but we have got a lot to declare in the coming few days. We're gonna make lot of noise in coming few days, but now I'll present you the work which we have done as a team. So I'd like to say my thanks to Dr. Bharti. I have Dr. Ritu here, Saraprit is here, Dr. Geeta Khanna is here. Everyone who all are present here, thank you so much for being with me. But this has taken to the journey of the whole thing. It all started in Fertivision last year, and I always feel that I should commit. So I committed in the public that we're gonna do it. That'll be our theme for the year, and we have done it. Green ART. We are not calling it green IVF, we're calling it green ART. And the aim is to just comply by the Paris Treaty, which wants to have a zero carbon emission by 2045. So we are going to follow that Paris Treaty and take you forward. So I think the first thought which came to our mind was to have a coordinator and a mentor. And who could be a better mentor for us than Dr. Sonia Malik? Ma'am is always with us, always guiding us. And then we required a coordinator. And I think we could have never found anyone better than Dr. Meenu. Meenu, thank you so much for working behind the scene and to make this program a success. It's a super success program globally, not only in India. The coming few days, people are going to see it very closely. So we had the first meeting on 7th of June, precisely 1 month after our declaration at Ahmedabad. And these, we made 9 committees. Like everyone makes a committee, we also made few committees. And committees are always, they lack commitment. Committees, I feel, lack commitment. But we thought we'll add green color and we committed by making the theme of this year as green IVF, green ART clinics. There's a global theme. So we have 9 groups, and every group has got 7 to 8 members. And as you can see that we're talking about understanding green sustainable IVF. We're talking about designing clinics, are changing our perspective, low cost IVF, environmental load, biomedical waste disposal, about this we already knew a bit. Embryology initiative being led by Saraprit, crab allergy, Made in India initiatives, and novel ideas by 2045, aiming to have net zero by 2045. This is what we declared and we committed, and we wanted to make some teams, and teams are made. Dr. Ritu Khanna is here with us. Ma'am, thank you so much for giving it us so much of religious fervor. I'm so grateful to you on behalf of the entire IFS fraternity for you launched a program during your meeting at Asighat. We'll never forget those lovely balloons which you got released in the air, and I'm very, very sure that God will always bless us and blessings will come through you. Thank you so much, madam. So we have one team on understanding green sustainability, and this team is led by Dr. Ritu Khanna and Dr. Vidhu Madgil. Dr. Ritu is here. Ma'am, would you like to say something? Say hello. We wanted to publicly acknowledge the good work you have done, ma'am. And it's just that people will only see a small glimpse today. I think the main Diwali Dhamaka I'm going to do after around 8-10 days. But today is just a glimpse. So I'd like to say something here, ma'am.
Yeah. So I think it was a great initiative by you, and we really never thought of that one day we'll be at Green ART. It was something like a dream for us, but you made it possible. And I think when we went in depth, we learned so many things and so many things coming up. And our topic was really good, understanding green sustainable IVF. Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir. And it's going to be a long way, and we're going to have a great mission that we're going to fulfill. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So today is my day of gratitude. So Shweta and me were thinking what to do today. Today is the World Environment Day. We thought let it be a day of gratitude. We have so many meetings we have had, but today we want to thank everyone, and that's the main aim. So big thanks to Ritu Khanna and Dr. Vidu. Second team which we have with us is team 2. Here we had designing a sustainable ART clinic. So these things, guys, have been done already. You'll be seeing it very, very closely in few days. They all have been done. A lot of hard work has been done. We have been taking out white papers. A lot of companies are joining us. We are doing national meetings. We're getting fundings. So second team is comprised of Dr. Manisha and Dr. Yuvraj. Is any one of you here, Manisha or Yuvraj? In case you're here, we'll love to hear from you. So in case they're joining late, we'll catch with them later. And third is our dear friend Shweta and Loveleen. Shweta, I always, carbon footprint, no paper wastage, writing small. I learned from you to write small. To write small, save paper. That's a noble idea. So Shweta and Loveleen, anything from your side? How do you feel about it today after initiating it around a year back?
I think Dr. Loveleen, I would want from my group to speak on.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Yeah.
Loveleen is here. I've
Good
seen her.
evening, everyone.
Hi, Loveleen.
Hello, and great initiative. And I think we are doing very well because once we've become sensitized, it's, of course, we have the green clinics which will be doing the entire thing. But I think when we keep talking about it in our daily lives, in our, communicating with and sensitizing people around us, I think it will go a long way to make a difference in every lab, every setup. Anybody whom we reach out to will be affected, I'm sure. So there's a long way to go, but I do think we have come a long way already.
Thank you so much. I think you're from a green city. So Chandigarh is a green city as such. And
Yes.
green there. And thank you so much for being with us and just about the clinical perspective. And then we have Dr. Bharti ma'am, who's always supporting us, and Neha Lad. Dr. Bharti ma'am is here. Ma'am, we would like to take your blessings and hear from you. And your topic is very unique. Low cost IVF. This is a very important part of the whole system. So, madam, we'd like to hear from you. You are muted, ma'am.
Good evening, all. And thank you so much for giving this opportunity actually to be a part of this very innovative project. I always knew that Dr. Pankaj is always a hard worker and a very new innovative programs he would come up in the IVF in Indian Fertility Society. And definitely with this project, Indian Fertility Society is going to have a different name altogether in the map of IVF, because nobody had thought about it. It's very difficult actually to divert yourself from routine, because IVF was something money making, business, all those things have been started, labeling the specialty. But somehow green IVF is again going to change the perspective completely. And Dr. Pankaj, you really made everybody, come into this. Even you start, as Loveleen said, you start thinking about it also makes a difference when you are practicing. So that time we just completed our write-up in white paper. All my team, everybody, Dr. Neha, they're working so hard. Initially, they used to keep on asking me, what exactly green IVF we are going to have. So we used to have sub meetings. Minu knows that. And we used to keep discussing with each other. And then Neha done a lovely job. It's an extremely good job in the white paper. Even Dr. Aarti Rapol concisely did this all in 2,500, 3,000 words. Very nice. And we are coming out with the news later now. Newsletter, and that I think we are almost to the completion. So we'll tell you how the cost of IVF is mainly with the injections and the protocols, how we are going to change in the green IVF. Thank you so much, Dr. Pankaj, Dr. Minu, Dr. Shweta, all the IFS team to make us the part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and please convey greetings to your team.
Yes.
Today we don't have any clinical, don't want to have any clinical discussion. We just want to have a lot of thanks and gratitude for all of us working so hard and making it possible.
Yes.
So team number 5, so thank you so much,
Yeah.
Bharti. And you're
Yeah.
always guiding us. You give us so much of solace when we listen to your talks and your programs.
Thank
I think time has come to heal. You were always teaching us how to heal the mind. We thought, why don't we heal the environment? And as you said, as you agreed to it, madam, that in the olden days, to heal the mind, they used to do a lot of meditations and yagna. When they do yagna, you can heal the environment also. So you are you are actually hired, ma'am, to do some yagnas to clean the environment. We do yagya, like yagya and homa to clean the atmosphere.
But I'll tell you, Dr. Pankaj, it's green IVF is like a yajna only.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm saying. It's like yagya only. So we clean the
Because ye
atmosphere.
Kali Yuga ka new things is this. This is the. It is not that we only fire, but this is the all yajna.
Correct. Correct.
Because you are protecting the Prakriti. Prakriti is very important. We are not understanding, as you said very correctly, dinosaur one day disappear. We will not realize also. So this is extremely correct.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. A topic which we all talk about, but we don't actually handle properly, is about biomedical waste disposal. And here we had Dr. Shalini and Dr. Rajvi Mehta.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes, yes, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm there.
We'd like to listen
Yeah.
from you. And thank you so much, Shalini, for holding her hand always. Over to you.
Yes, sir. So, sir, truly, it's actually a great initiative of the Green IVF. Till last December, when we hadn't heard you, we were not aware of all these things which are being, like we are getting aware day by day by all the 9 teams. We were not aware of it. And especially when it comes to my own team, the biomedical waste, like small, small little things, like while scrubbing, we would like now put the tap off so as not to waste the water, saving electricity, saving this thing paper, all these small little things. I think we need to go a long way, but yes, definitely it will work it out eventually, because the right time is now to make the people aware. Make the people aware how can we reduce the electricity, the paper consumption, the AC consumption, the electricity consumption, how to put off the electrical equipments which are not being used. So I think with these small, small little things, I mean, we don't want to go that far which we can't implement, but these small basic things, I think, will definitely take us far, far away, sir, and up also.
Thank you
So
so
I
much.
think thanks to your
Wonderful.
this such a great initiative, we all are there with you, this initiative. And
Thank you so much, Shalini,
hopefully
and
we take it out.
thanks so much, Dr. Rajvi. And I'll go to team number 6. This is about embryology, and here we have Saraprit and Pooja Avasti. Are you there, Saraprit? You were there.
Yes, sir.
Saraprit is dressed for the day. He's the green guy for the day. So in case I have to give somebody a candy for being the green ambassador, that's you, Saraprit, and candy is for you. You will come to opening. Over to you, sir. Over to you. Saraprit, as you know, is our chair of clinical embryology, a very, very important person in my right hand for everything for embryology. Over to you, sir.
So first of all, thanks for the opportunity and to be part of this great initiative. Everybody of us, we keep hearing things but we are not sensitized to actually practice those things. We keep hearing a lot of good things, but they have to be emphasized. They have to be hammered into our brain. Like, even we used to read that shlok by Guru Nanak, which he wrote in 15th century way back. Pavan Guru Pani Pita Mata Tart Mahat. Dr. Loveleen would be able to relate to it. So where he says that, wind is the teacher, water is the father, and the great earth is the mother. So, he in way back in 15th century, he emphasized the idea of, preserving the environment. But again, we could never understand it till we started actually with our own hands. We started conserving water and, small embryology practices. In each practice which I do, I've started making some manipulations and some kind of modifications to, kind of minimize. I have not even, for almost 1 week, I'll not wash my scrubs now just to conserve more water because they hardly get dirty. We are in the lab, we come out, raise them nicely, and again, we're in the next day. So many such small modifications we are able to. It's all about being sensitized towards a particular thing. So that thing has definitely seeped in, and I think it should go all over India at least. I mean, if not the whole world, but at least in all our Indian centers, people should be sensitized to installing solar panels and, you know, modifying things the best they can. So I think it's a big drive, and we have made a small initiative, and I'm sure it's going to get very big in due course of time.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. And I think you're a very key, important member in the whole team, where you can actually guide us how to control the carbon footprinting. Next is again my younger brother Yogesh and Shilpa, and they are looking after the crab allergy and greenhouse emissions. So Yogesh, I just seen he was around, and
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. And
hi,
good evening,
how are you?
everyone. Good evening, sir.
How are you doing?
Yes, this
We'd
is
really
very.
like to listen from
Thank
you
you.
about your initiative.
Uh, Thank you so much, sir, for considering us be the part of this initiative, Green IVF in India particularly. And what I am doing when joined this IVF Green, we are looking at the labs where we are trying to minimize the footprints. But my eyes have started staring the exhaust of cars and bikes. And last days during last 4 months time, I just find out many. If even I'm driving for 200 kilometers only, then I found nearly 10 bikes and nearly 2 cars. They are having exhaust, like they are just smoke only. And I stop nearly 1 dozen of the people riding those bikes, and I am asking them why you are not going to repair it. So at the one point of time, we are talking about this, just minimize this carbon footprint and everything. So are we in a control? Are we in a control to minimize it at our all efforts from all the corners, from all the perspective? Where I found everything that what we are getting is packed in a plastic. I am driving for 300 kilometers and I need to buy one bottle having plastic. And here we are talking about this environment, and everywhere is the plastic. So are are we having this position, or sometimes later also, or in future, near future? It is not only about this recycling; it's all about just the management of these plastics. Those are actually harming this environment. And these, say for example, I'm also driving for 300 kilometers, and one truck driver is also driving for 300 kilometers. The truck drivers is not having that much of the maturity or this intellectual or this background, educational background. He's not bother of buying these plastic bottles or all. He's just drinking water like this, simple to groundwater. What we are, as a having some education or intellect, still we are considering that I cannot myself, if I'm going to take my example only, I cannot drink the water from tap water. I need to buy it, and it is everywhere. All plastic bottles, all big brands, you can find it anywhere. So this, it is not only about this green IVF in green IVF related to this IVF labs, me and you and this liquid nitrogen all. We need to think from the scratch, and we need to aware, not only aware, just to give some good solid document to the government that it is not the case of the recycling or controlling. It is just to have a good stuff, good system, just to minimize it as much as we can. And we are Indian, we are 140 crores, so we are having more burden. So this is from my side, and I did not talk more about this lab, but this is something I'm just my eyes are staring on the exhaust only. So I'm stuck there only.
So thank you so much. I think it's greenhouse and green mind. We have to green mind and wear green drapes also. We wear green drapes everywhere. Green everywhere. Team number 8. Here we have Anchal and Sangeeta. It's about Made in India initiative. So do we have Anchal and Sangeeta around?
No, sir, I don't think we have them. None of them
Okay,
here.
so we'll move to the next group, and it's about Noble Ideas by 2045. And we have Dr. Bindu Chimote and Dr. Meenu Agarwal. They both are present. We'd like to hear from both of them. What is the basic call? What have you done? What do you feel we should be doing? So just to apprise you that we have got all these groups done. We've got 9 groups, and every group has got around 7 to 8 members. So we've got around 70 members all over which are talking, which are our green ambassadors. So, Bindu madam, back to you. You can tell us about what are your ideas about.
Good evening, everyone, and a very happy World Environment Day. It's a grand initiative that we have started and under the leadership of Dr. Talwar sir. And I mean, with that lecture last year at IFS, it was it set such a trigger that we are in everything that we do, like all the 8 teams just mentioned, in everything that we do, we are cautious of how we can save our environment by the little things that we do. So far as our own team was concerned, novel ideas. Now, while preparing the white paper, we tried to look for references. How can we go about it? So the thing is, everyone says that you have to look for sustainable alternatives. But no article, no paper, or no research has actually suggested the ways by which we can do, apart from the laboratory and things. But if we are talking about the overall net zero by 2045, what are the futuristic steps that we need to take? So it was really very overwhelming to look up for ideas. How are we going to go about constructing new laboratories, new ART centers of the future, so that right from the basic stage itself, we go towards a very conservationist and a very sustainable kind of development, and how we can contribute towards reducing carbon footprints. So it has been really overwhelming, and we have tried our level best to include certain things in our white paper. So in a way, we can say that the entire world is now talking about sustainable development. There are concepts about green IVF or green ART, but I think as a body of IFS, Indian Fertility Society, is the first probably that has taken a step forward in trying to implement these things together. So just talking about it, suggesting about it, and then also talking about the future, this white paper is a way, because to say that we need to change, but how, what exactly, and taking baby steps towards that, fructifying that goal. So yes, IFS has been a leader of sorts in that way. How we go about it, yes, the future is still there for us to see how we can really implement the things that we have thought about. But then it's a wonderful concept, and we are so proud to be associated, contributing our little bit, not just for IFS as a body, but to our entire system, ecosystem as a whole. So thank you so much. Proud to be associated with it. And I think Dr. Meenu can add something. Dr. Meenu, if you also would like to say something.
So there are, I think, 2-3 menus. Is it for me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
for you,
You
for
are
you.
my team member, so yes.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Bindu. You put it so well. And again, congratulations, Pankaj sir, for actually bringing out this, thinking about it, and then making this whole thing possible to, at least we are talking about it. One thing I feel that we should all, whatever we are doing, we should make a publication and present it and send it for ASHRAE thing. So I think that is one thing I feel strongly that we should do that as a body. And of course, thank you for taking my center as one of the project center for this. Do have some plans to change a few things. Maybe you know that water, somebody said water conservation, so we could have foot pedals for water conservation. So the moment you leave, the tap is automatically, because with sensors, you put a timer, even if you have washed in 30 seconds, the timer is 1 minute, so the water keeps on running. So those small things, we can definitely make those changes. And yes, I think like Yogesh said that, you know, even a truck driver is behaving better than our we educated people. So I think he's right in that way. Only thing is, wish we had portable water which we could drink directly from the tap, like in the Western world. And for my center, I'm planning to put a solar panel so that, you know, we can use the solar energy for all the ACs and the fans and electricity, and LED lights and a single step media. These are the few changes that I'm going to make. Single step we are already using. Yeah.
Can I put in a word?
Surely, surely.
Yes, why not?
Sir, after being sensitized by this entire project, so in our Chandigarh Obs and Gynae Society also, we've taken this initiative further. So whenever we book a hotel for a meeting, we make sure that they are not giving us water in plastic bottles, and they should be giving us glass bottles and serving in tumblers. Or in otherwise, we all have started carrying our own bottles. So wherever we go, we carry our own water bottles, and that, people start talking about it. So that is a way of, reaching out to people also. So once you carry your own water bottle for a meeting, then, right from the waiters and other people, they get, interested in why is this happening. And even for we've asked the company people who help us out with the meeting, the pharma people, that we are not going to be giving any mementos and other things. We've contracted somebody to stitch cloth bags, old bed sheets and other things. That lady charges just 15 rupees for a cloth bag. And so a set of 5 cloth bags to each delegate who comes for a CME or a meeting. So those kind of things. So if you have enough, you pass them on further. So it's kind of triggered off a chain reaction, and so many people have got involved in it. So thank you for doing this, sensitizing us and starting the chain reaction.
Yeah, can I also add one more thing, please?
All yours.
Yeah, Dr. Loveleen well said. So similarly, we, even before realizing that we were doing something as a part of the green initiative, we started that last year during our installation, that instead of giving flowers or bouquets or things, we gave the organic flowers. And at the same time,
I think Bindu Mama has had a bad bout
Have
of
some
health.
water. So we'll just
Yeah,
give
she
some
needs
break.
some water. We will break. Yes.
We'll give us some break, then ma'am can join us back. Ma'am, please take care. Have some water, feel better. So I personally feel that we don't believe in ideation because we have to perform. And I think the biggest enemy of mankind is ideation. We keep thinking, we never execute it. As Voltaire said that the biggest enemy of progress is perfection. So we thought we'll just move ahead very quickly. So on 29th of January, we had the first meeting where we wanted to have ideation coming initially so that we can quickly roll in and get some answers. So we had the first meeting on ideation, as you can see here. It was ideation CME and attended by so many people, and people from every group presented. And second CME, which we found, was on execution. So we are now quickly on execution part, and we're doing CMEs every month for every 45 days. And these are few CMEs on sustainability. There are few CMEs we have done. We firmly believe that we should execute the ideas and not only sit over things in our mind and keep ruminating. Moving ahead, and as we move ahead, we, as promised, we did some homework and we made a 20-point program. And 20-point program, as we always talk about how it is being done, I'll just open the program for you and lying somewhere on my screen. But before that, I'll go to the chosen 5 centers. So we took suggestions from a lot of, can you all see my screen? No, you can't see my screen.
No, sir.
There I am. So what we did was that we chose 5 centers based upon our 20-point program. So we know, that we used to have in India 20-point programs, which actually probably never worked so well. Probably they worked. Many were young toddlers. But now we took from every chapter, from every 9 groups, 3 points each. So we got around 30 points from them. And we then ruminated, and we have got 20 points which we have selected how to proceed further. We'll talk to you in some time. But for that, we chose few centers, people who volunteered entirely on the voluntary basis. And this one center is in Hyderabad of Lakshmi Chirumilla. She wanted to participate, so we have taken her center. We have a center of Dr. Ruchika Goyal, Sharanya, Meenu Agarwal ma'am and Sarabpreet Singh. So will any one of you like to speak about your centers? Any one of you would like to speak? We'd like to hear from, we'd like to hear from Ruchika or Lakshmi or Sharanya. We heard others. So is Sharanya around and Ruchika around? They can talk about their
Yes,
units.
they are around, sir. They are around.
I'd like to
Dr.
hear
Ruchika?
from Ruchika first or Sharanya first.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
And
Ruchika.
thank you for making me a part of such a great initiative of Green IVF.
Ruchika, could we ask you to put your video on, please?
Just a minute, there are some signal issues. I'll just get it corrected. Till then, if Dr. Sharanya needs to speak, I'll just take 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Can I talk then?
Yes, please talk, Sharanya.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity, first of all. I would like to thank Pankaj Talwar, sir, and the rest of the team of the Green IVF project for choosing our center. And I am actually an alumni of one of the third group that sir started the course. So I am his student and he is our hero and mentor always. And about our center, the name of the center is DM New Life Fertility IVF Center, which is in Chennai, near the airport. It is a nearly 25-year-old run center. Actually, it is founded by my mother, who is also a gynecologist, Dr. Vasundhara. And recently, I have taken over for the last 5 years. And I am so deeply moved by sir's initiatives. I want to create that change. I want to make that change. And I'm so grateful that you have chosen us from Tamil Nadu, sir.
So welcome, Sharanya, and we are so happy to see you and have you with us. It's very good, get a good flavor when young people come forward to do things. And I think you are the people who are going to drive this civilization. We are like fossils and dinosaurs. You're going to drive it now. So see such young people, and we get our blessings from Dr. Bharti and senior people. Thank you so much, Sharanya, for being with us.
Thank you, sir. Will try my best to do my best, sir. I will do the
ट्राई
best.
होता ही नहीं है, भूल गई। जिंदगी में ट्राई नहीं होता, जिंदगी में करना होता है, ट्राई नहीं होता है।
Yes, sir.
Trying in our dictionary, we have to do it, and you
Yes,
will.
sir.
Thank
Yes, sir. Definitely. So with all your blessings, thank you, sir.
And now I'll call.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Ruchika.
Once again, sir, thank you for including our center, choosing our center. And I have also been one of your alumni in one of your batches. And my center is situated in Bareilly. It has been established 10 years back in a private medical college. My medical college is 20 years old. And then they had this initiative to take IVF to the people who are in this rural setups and make it more affordable. So that initiative was started 10 years ago, and we are doing that work. And it has also been NABH accredited, our IVF center. So, sir, with your blessings, we would be looking forward to do more towards society, and also by looking after our environment, taking care of our environment through your initiative. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, and I think we are so blessed to have you with us. And then we have spoken already to Dr. Meenu. We've spoken to Sarabpreet, and Dr. Chirmala is not here presently. So in case any one of you wants to join and enroll your center with us, love to have your centers with us, and it will be a great honor to have you with us. And now I'll just try to share my presentation. It's a small Word document based upon which we are trying to work. And this is the 20-point program. So just give me a few seconds. I'll read this. Can you all see my screen, guys? Can you see my screen? Is Charter of Green IVF Group 20 points. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
So there are 20 points which we wrote. 20 points have been given by all of you, nothing we have created. So we talk about awareness. Yes, we are doing awareness. Awareness we are always doing. Then we are talking about renewable energy integration. That's about, say, solar paneling. We talk about passive construction, which is more nature friendly. Vocal for local is a very good point, where we try to give local things, ensuring low cost IVF. So minimal stimulation, Save paper, save trees. That's a very important thing. Go paperless. Reuse the kits, very important, which you just heard Sarapri speak about it. Proper biomedical waste disposal, which Shalini is leading. Recycling is a very important thing, and we need to recycle with the pharma vendors. Circular economy, reduce plastic, cutlery, plates, what Yogesh brought out and Dr. Minu brought out. Reduce use of have a single step media, efficient incubator handling, LED lights, microscopes. Motion sensors is a very important thing. Have minimal lights on and use pre-mixed gas incubators. To create SOPs is a very important part. Indian made media consumables, very, very important part. Collaboration with the industry, basically to reduce scope 3 and scope 2 emissions are very, very important. And measure our greenhouse emissions ourselves and come to some conclusion, how much is our unit. So I think all of us should sit down and download the carbon calculator and find out. The first job for you people now will be that you download the carbon footprint calculator and calculate footprinting of your clinic. You can do it for your home. There are things available on internet free of cost. You will be doing it for yourself, your homes and your clinics. So this is one thing, one homework you're going to start very quickly. And then there are green certifications and we have green warriors. These are few things we're going to talk to you all about as time grows. So I've stopped sharing my screen. I've ended my talk. I just want to tell you that we are moving at a very fast speed. Certain things are in, some things are happening, but nothing will happen without you. We want to accredit these 5 centers by December and give you some sort of certifications. We'll very soon have a visit of your centers. People will come and see our centers and do some changes. I am very, very sure that you will be allowing us to do that. And with this, I'm done. So anyone else would like to speak here? We'd love to hear from you, any one of you. We never had an intention to have in medical.
Dr. Nishad Chimote would like to.
So Nishad can speak. So the intention is not to have an ideation now. We're not having any ideation. It's execution, and we've done it. We have achieved a target, so we are celebrating our target with your help. And you have seen one side of the picture, but जो मुझे दिख रहा है वो आपको दिख नहीं रहा है अभी. बहुत कुछ करने वाले हैं हम, कुछ समय के बाद अनाउंस करेंगे. So thank you so much, and I'd like to invite any one of you can speak. Anyone.
Sir, may I say something now?
Please put the camera on. We like to see our handsome Nishad.
Just a second.
I'll let you look at your bushes. How high they are going today.
Meeting, sir. Meeting, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, IFSC member.
Yes, Nishad, over to you.
Society.
So guys, can you all put on the cameras?
HR चालू ठेवते. नाही माझ्यावरून फोन ना.
Yeah.
So my request, Nishad, just hold on. See, please put the cameras on. It's a very nice feeling. See, you're plugging a lot of energy. So by putting the camera on, you don't waste any energy. Put the cameras on, energy won't be lost.
Right.
Cameras
Priyanka
on.
needs
Be
to
with us. We have not heard from Purnima. I like to say hello to Purnima, Priyanka, Vasundhara, Dr. Geeta, everyone who are here. PJ, I don't know who PJ is. You can put the cameras on. Neeti. Over to you, Nishad bhai. Over to you.
Right. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. I believe this project is a visionary project, and kudos and hats off to you for thinking of such a mind-blowing thing. Personally, it is very close to my heart because I have a background in construction and designing and designed labs and other things also. We had a great time designing and writing the white paper, and I got to read so many nice papers regarding this. And I'll give you some good news. That I collated the data of all the electricity bills from 23, 24, 24, 25 and 25 till June. And I found even there is 18% increase in the electricity bill every year, we managed to decrease the units by 20 to 30%. So the cost, because of using passive cooling, because of using double glazed glass, that made a lot of difference, and also automating the ACs using 5-star ACs with AI. So these ACs are available in the market, which run low at night, and in the day they will be working normally when it is required, and it makes a lot of difference. Another thing is, another 2 centers of mine, I asked them to put in solar, and they have almost reached a net zero bill right now. So I would like to end with one thing: कर्मण्य अधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन. So फल की चिंता मत कीजिए, मिलने ही वाला है आपको.
और फल भी मिलेगा इसके अंदर से. अच्छा, ग्रीन फल मिलेगा और जमीन फल मिलेगा. ये तो पक्का है. So guys, thank you so much, Nishad. Lovely hearing from you. Anyone else would like to speak? Anyone else? Love to hear from you.
Extremely sorry for that. I mean, I had to leave for a moment. Just to continue 2 things. One, that in any conference, sir has already started that initiative not to give any mementos, plaques, but even the delegate or faculty mementos that we give, can we do away with those? I mean, they'll all look lovely and all, but now it's, I mean,
Dr.
that
Bindu, you
is
were
also
the
one.
culprit. Bindu, you were the culprit. I stopped you. You never listened to me. The first white paper I gave, 20-point program, 20-point program, 10-point program I gave, I said no mementos.
Yes, we did.
And anywhere I've got mementos, I have submitted it in the secretariat. No mementos, no trophies, no plaques.
So even in the main conferences, like the faculty, in the faculty bags that they give.
The faculty bags, biodegradable bags, madam, if you remember, Dr. Bindu,
ठीक है सर, उसके साथ जो
biodegradable gift from you. See, whatever a gift should be totally biodegradable, but no plastics, no wood.
Yes.
Don't cut a tree, guys. Don't cut a tree. Don't make anything which is made up of plastic. So that's the way. Dr. Lavleen also said the same thing. And I think you are our green army. Ab jo bolenge it will be implemented.
And
As
sir, in your
I will implement it.
Dr. Bindu, last year in our AMOX conference, we gave good जो खाने का गुड़ रहता है महाराष्ट्र का, along with that rice Maharashtra ka. So actually people loved that. So that was in the bags for everyone.
Now, yeah, that's a very good thing, and people have started suggesting. Like in the conference at Pune, they gave bakarwadi. So it's good enough to give some speciality of that region rather than giving those plastic mementos or even the mementos that are given usually. Sir, apart from that, in the 20-point program that you just mentioned, it's all absolutely good, everything taken into consideration, but maybe we can add something as a futuristic, like what our team deals with. We are talking about the future. So we are talking about construction of such biostructures, sustainable buildings. So construction of such buildings. So maybe something to that effect can be added, because all the things, other things are related to whatever is there in the lab and whatever can be changed. But how can we go towards construction of a green building, green structure for our ART centers? So maybe because our white paper is related to that.
Absolutely, ma'am. So bio buildings, bioplastics, biopolymers is a big thing. And as part of, we took it as a subset of green IVF buildings. We put it there. So it's already there, ma'am. If you want to have it a separate heading, we can have 21 points. Then no problem at all. We can do that. Thank you so much for the lovely participation, and thank you so much. We'll do it. Anybody else? Anybody else? Purnima, Gunjan, anybody who's not Niti, who has not spoken? Sundara, Dr. Geeta Khanna, ma'am, anyone would like to speak? So I think if none, then I'd like to just declare that we'll be taking out a white paper in the midterm meeting. We're making a booklet of the white paper with ideation to execution, and that we're going to Government of India. They'll go to DHR, we'll be submitting it there. We're submitting it to higher authorities also. We have spoken, we'll go to PM office of what people are doing. We'll take it up at a big level. We want to organize some meetings. So we want to have a meeting like this. It's on green, advocating green, sustainable infertility practice. So we are already planning such things, and very soon you'll be hearing about them. So I'm keeping them under the table because we're waiting for some sort of go ahead. That's all from my side. So I like to request, Geeta Khanna madam is there. Geeta Khanna madam can speak. She is one of our mentors, a very senior colleague. Gunjan, anyone who would like to speak, you can speak, or we'll call it a day. Dr.
Hi, namaskar.
Wipe your camera off.
Yeah. I was not having little fever, and also I was keeping my this thing down. But I was very much in and was hearing each and every sentence, and so much fascinated by your project. And I don't even want that it should be only into India. It should be globalized. It should be globalized, and it should come everywhere that there is a small little man called Pankaj Talwar. He started the movement and it went all over India and later on global. That's what I am saying, and I'm
It's a
giving
teamwork,
you.
madam. It's a teamwork. I'm nothing from the team. I just taking out ideas. You execute it.
Yes.
Shweta executes it. I just take out the idea. I keep eating her head and she keeps.
Nice, nice. At least you came out with such a beautiful thing, and for the future generation, thinking over for them, we want to give them a better place to live. That's
But I
very
haven't
important.
got, but I have not volunteered your Center for Green IVF accreditation, man.
I
You're,
will do that.
you're
I will
sending
do
to them, right?
that.
So anyone else who wants to accredit their centers, we are the accrediting body. All of us, we are few warriors here, 6, 7 of
Mm,
us, 10 of us. I think we can do it. Let's make our center Green IVF accredited. We need some. Actually, I don't know how to do it. Also, frankly, I don't know. Still don't know how to do it properly. Give us ideas, but we're working very strictly on that. So anyone.
It should start by, as it said, like baby steps,
Keep
small
learning,
little
keep
steps.
learning the
Yes.
journey, keep learning in the journey. So
Yeah, it should go on.
thank you so much, everyone. And Shweta madam, now you can sum it up, ma'am. And full gratitude to you and to Meenu for helping me take it forward. Thank you so much. Dr. Shweta.
So thank you, everyone. We are at the summit of this meeting. And so we heard very elaborately all the sentiments of all the teams and the work which all the teams have done and the new ideas which every team is coming up with and trying to practice in their own centers. I think that's very commendable. And the 20 points what Dr. Pankaj sir has just formulated, I think that's the beginning, and maybe the next step could be something else, and I'm sure we will evolve with time. And congratulations for all the centers who have taken the bold step to participate, because it is very difficult in the beginning. Like, for example, if you are not paperless, then you will think 10 times, because there are many steps involved in sustainability and green IVF. So congratulations for the forerunners of this program, and we'll end this program and hope to meet again in yet another meeting of Green IVF, and a very happy World Environment Day. So Dr. Meenu, maybe we can just end the program with what you have to say.
Sure, ma'am. I think it has been a very different flavor that we had, and you all, I think people were passionate about the project, obviously led by our leaders. And there's so many of us, I think, who believe in it and are doing a little bit. So I think we should continue that zest, and our seniors will keep guiding us. And let's just be on the path. And I think even these little steps, we might be able to make a change. So thank you again, Sir, Ashweta ma'am, and all the other seniors who've been around and who are contributing to the program big time. Thank you for your time and energy. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Good
ma'am.
night.
Thank you. Good night.
Stay blessed. Thank you so much.